It's all of us. Hey there.
They weren't scary. They weren't scary. Now I know if they're dancing, they're not scary. So,
good point.
Right?
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Carlos Mencia, of course, is headlining at the LOL Comedy Club tonight through Saturday. And of course, you know who he is. Movies, television, stage, he's done it all.
You need no introduction, do you?
I need no introduction in San Antonio. I've been coming here forever. I've done so many things here, the Latino Laugh Festivals back in the day, the Tejano music festivals. I've hosted those, been a part of those, been a part of the bands. I mean, it's been like, kind
of like a second home almost. Right?
It kind of has. I think one time, and this was before I even drank, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and going, where am I? And I was somewhere on the Riverwalk. That's how long I've been coming here. I wasn't even drunk. I was like, wow, did I just go to sleep right there? What happened?
As long as you're not in the river.
right. I've always wanted to see if I could be the guy that talks about the stuff when they're on the boats. Because I just want to do it once. Well, I want to do it more than once, but I'll get fired after the first time. But I would love to be that guy.
But would you want to drive the boat at the same time, too?
Is that what they do?
Oh, yeah.
He's tried it.
Oh, yeah, so I'll do it. Yeah. Driving the boat and then telling them?
It's harder than it looks.
He crashed.
I'm trying to figure out, where's the joke? It's a boat. And the river's like that deep.
Anyway, so what's your favorite form of comedy?
Stand-up. Stand-up is the purest form. It is, I can literally have a dream about a joke and then go up on stage and do it that night. So it never gnaws at me or eats away. If I write a movie, I'm lucky if it gets done at the fastest in 2 to 3 years. You've heard this many times. We had this project for 10 years. We were trying to do this for 10 years. That happens all the time. But in stand-up, I literally will meet somebody and go, you're going to be in my act tonight. And they're in my act that night. And to be able to do that is awesome. I think I'd be mentally going crazy if I didn't have that outlet, because people just are so funny and annoying that if I didn't have my ability to go, ugh, let me tell you who I met, I would not be able to survive this world.
So who's the funniest person you know?
Oh, my dad. My dad's the funniest, but he's cruel. He's mean. He's like. Okay. So I posted this, but I'll do the nice version. Basically, I was at a Mexican restaurant in Alabama where this lady said to the waitress who had an accent, I refuse to talk to somebody who speaks English with an accent. Now, I was just, all right, where's this gonna go? My dad, if he was there, he would have been like, oh, but you don't think you have an accent? You don't think you talk funny? Because to me, you talk funny. You know, he would be, and I would be going, Dad, there's a lot of them and a little bit of us. Like, I'm doing the numbers of we're gonna get into a fight, but he's that way. And so when I discovered the comedy stage, it was the one place where my mom could never do this to me, which she did my entire life as a child. Hey, Oleg, you better not say it. Whatever you're thinking, you better not say it. Not here, not now. And when I discovered comedy, it was the place where she couldn't tell me, not here, not now.
But was she in the audience ever giving you the stink eye going, no?
I tell a joke about how, and this is, let me synopsize. So there was an epidemic when I was growing up of kids getting, beat by their parents, because I grew up in a 69-ish% immigrant household. So anyway, they sent the sheriff to our school to tell us, parents are not supposed to do that. So I went home and I told my mom that they told us it's illegal, that they're not supposed to hit us, that it's a felony. And she was like, all right, whatever. 2 years later, I wanted some nice shoes. My mom goes, we can't buy them here. We could go to Mexico because they're cheaper. We drove to Mexico to buy my shoes, and once we crossed that bridge and crossed that line, my mom stopped and went, do you know where we are? And I went, exactly. Boom, right there, like right there. Like, I remember getting up and trying to run to the American side. Anyway, I tell the story, and at the end of it, my mom had never seen the story, and my mom goes, Mijo, they laugh very hard at that story. And I go, yeah, huh? Do you owe me money for that joke? I'm like, seriously? You beat me and you want money for it? Wow. So, but those are the parents that I have. They were always funny. They always went to the joke. We were poor. And so when you're poor, You either live in bitterness and you live in this, oh, if it wasn't in racism and whatever, or you do what my parents did, which is just enjoy life and laugh and
Go
teach
with
that
it.
to your kids. And so, you know, we're all funny, but I'm just the only one that is good at it on stage.
Very quickly, what can folks expect at Laugh Out Loud Comedy Club this weekend?
Expect that I'm going to create a safe zone, but not a safe place where nobody's going to make fun of. A safe place where I'm going to make fun of everything, and you're not going to be made to feel bad to laugh at whatever we're laughing at.
Love it.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay, for more information on comedian Carlos Mencia headlining at the LOL Comedy Club, head to SALive.com and click on the As Seen on SA Live tab where we've provided a link.
Celebrate San Antonio with us on YouTube.
Yeah, all of your favorite DIY videos, food, drinks, tips, and tricks. If you've seen it here, it's on the SA Live YouTube channel.
Just search KSAT SA Live on YouTube and like, subscribe, and ring the bell.